Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm so happy that you chose to click on this video today. It's super fun. It's all about lip liners. I'm South Asian and I can't even begin to describe how difficult it has been for me to come across true neutral lip liners that actually work for my medium skin tone. A lip liner can make all the difference. It can make your lipsticks, your lip glosses, your lip balms, your lip jellies, your lip oils looks so much better. I receive so many compliments whenever I'm wearing these shades, and who doesn't love receiving compliments? And it just so happens that I have a lovely little collection that I've amassed over the years. Very iconic formulas, very recognizable, some really nice curated shades. So make sure you see this video all the way to the end. I'm sure there's something in it for you. And the best part is I've mentioned many lip liners from the affordable or drugstore category all the way to luxury and high end. So I'm sure there's something in this video for all budgets. So we have a lot of ground to cover in this little bag right here. So I think we should get going. So I want to start things off with the affordable side with something from the drugstore. This is from Rimmel. It's their lasting finish Exaggerate automatic lip liner, and I have the shade Epic Burgundy. It's a retractable lip liner, which means you can't sharpen it necessarily. I love recommending this lip liner to anyone who may be on the hunt for one. As far as the details go, it's made in Germany. The net weight is around 0.35 grams or 0.012 ounces. I really like this liner because it's a brown that's not too warm and it's not too cool either, so it's somewhere in the neutral category, falls right in the middle of that spectrum. So I find it to be very flattering across different undertones and skin tones. So this is what the liner looks like just by itself, and I've just outlined the lips. I haven't filled them in with the liner, but I'm going to take my fingers and just kind of spread the product out evenly across my lip to show you what it looks like as a full lip product. Really nothing much to complain about with this formula. It works really well for me. I just can't get over how affordable it is. Moving on to another great affordable option. This one is from KIKO Milano in the Everlasting Color Precision Lip Liner, and I have the shade 420. So this one's definitely more on the pinkier mauve side as compared to Epic Burgundy from Rimmel. And as far as the details go, it's also made in Germany and it weighs somewhere around 0.35 grams or 0.012 ounces, so exactly the same as the Rimmel. So I've gone ahead and filled my entire lip with this lip liner and outlined the lips as well. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but this is almost exactly like my natural lip shade. So this is one of those colors that I would recommend to someone if you have a similar skin tone to mine. If you're looking for a lip liner that matches your actual shade, if you're going for a very natural lip look. Now, one lip combination that I love with this liner from KIKO Milano is pairing it with the Makeup Forever lipstick, an ultra suede lipstick in the shade Fanda. But yes, this is from KIKO Milano. Next lip liner that I have to talk about is really the one that started it all for me, this obsession that I have with finding the perfect nude lip liner. And this is from Charlotte Tilbury, of course. This is the iconic lip cheat formula, and I am talking about the Pillowtalk 2 medium shade in particular. In terms of the product detail, this is made in Germany and it's around 1.2 grams or 0.04 ounces. This is an iconic product. If you're someone who likes lip liners, I don't think you can go wrong with a Charlotte Tilbury formula. And this shade in particular, if you're someone who loves nudes, I would not categorize this as a proper neutral because I don't see much warmth in this particular shade. However, it does not look ashy on my neutral undertone. It does not make me look sick. If anything, it makes my lips look very elegant. I feel very put together whenever I'm wearing this product, and I genuinely I cannot get enough of it. This is my second pencil, by the way. I managed to get through the first one, and that is saying something. I have a lot of makeup, so if I'm getting through something and buying it again, that definitely means that I've been enjoying using it a lot. It makes my lips look very big and pouty. And if you've always wanted to try out the Pillowtalk shade, but you've never had any luck with it, Pillowtalk medium is pretty close to the original. This is not the creamiest lip liner that I've ever used, but that has never been a problem for me. And it's very long lasting, but you do need to have nicely moisturized lips. With most of the lip liners that I've mentioned, you can't be roaming around with cracked, dry, chapped lips. This is Pillowtalk medium from Charlotte Tilbury. It's getting quite hot. I don't think any video on lip liners would be complete without mentioning the Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencils. And I have two shades in particular, Anywhere Caffeine and Boundless Berry. These are very iconic viral lip products, especially the shade Anywhere Caffeine that I'm wearing right now. As far as the details go, and a Czech Republic formula, 1.41 grams or 0.04 ounces. And this is another wooden pencil. This is also something that you sharpen. And I love it. I really enjoy using this lip liner formula. This is quite a creamy lip liner formula as compared to others that I've mentioned in this video and the ones that I will be mentioning. It doesn't tend to drag a lot. This is not the most long-lasting lip liner that I have. Because of how beautiful the shades are, I don't really tend to see that as a problem because I've never been able to come across dupes for these shades, especially Anywhere Caffeine. Now, Anywhere Caffeine on its own looks pretty dull. It doesn't look very exciting, but in person and if I've combined it with another lip product, it looks stunning. It is beautiful. It's a great option for anyone who's looking for a very stony 90s lip. If you're someone who's not looking for a straight up dark brown, I think if you have a similar skin tone to mine, this would be the perfect option. Also put a photograph of what this shade looks like combined with the Hourglass Phantom Glossy Lip Volumizing Balm in the shade Rise. Such a beautiful combination. And this is Boundless Berry, again from Makeup Forever. This is such a beautiful color. I would highly recommend getting this shade. It's a very comfortable formula. I can never feel it on my lips. I just put it on and I forget that I had something on my lips all day long. I really do understand the hype behind Makeup Forever and their lip liners. These are multi-use pencils, so you can use them across the face. I haven't tried that out yet. And these were the Makeup Forever Artist Lip Color Pencils. Since this is a video all about lip liners, I think it would be worth spending some time discussing the kind of sharpener you should be using. I have this one from Charlotte Tilbury. It's their standard pencil sharpener. Bought this I think 3 years ago and I've never had any trouble using this sharpener, never encountered any problems with it. I'm so sorry for all the noise in the background. There's just some construction happening outside. Anyway, these are very delicate lip pencils and I want to make sure that they are as well protected as can be. I don't want to break them off because some of these are expensive. I found that it's a good idea to invest in a quality lip pencil sharpener. Another great affordable option, and this one is from Milano. This is their color statement lip liner and I have the shade 03 Nude. This is another Czech Republic formula, 0.04 ounces or 1.14 grams of product. As far as the shade is concerned, this is definitely a nude on my skin tone, and this is honestly as light as I will go with a nude shade. I don't think I would go for anything lighter than this because then I would fall in that realm of concealer lips, sickly, dead looking lips. But I've really enjoyed using this formula. Milano makes really great lip products and makeup in general. I find this to be very comparable to several high-end and luxury products that I have in my collection. The only gripe I have with this particular formula is that they don't have enough shades. I would love for them to have more shades in the neutral nude category, something that's slightly deeper than this one, because the formula is lovely. It's very long lasting. I really enjoy using it with other lip glosses on top. What's happening here? I have a beard and I'm trying to show you a close-up of what the shade looks like. I got it on sale for an unbelievable price. So this is Whirl from MAC. I think it would have been an injustice to this video had I not mentioned this shade. because even though it's not my personal go-to, I do see the appeal. I do understand why it's as famous as it is, why it's not exactly the one that I reach for all the time, even though I do think it's quite beautiful. It doesn't make my lips look very pouty or big or as the other liners do. It's a nice shade, but it really doesn't do much for me. Like, if it's not freshly sharpened, it ends up feeling very stiff on the lips. It's a little too stiff in my opinion, where I have to really drag it across my lips to make it deposit any pigment. Also, I have so many other shades that I prefer to reach for as compared to this one. It's just a product that I do like to use from time to time, but if I'm being very honest, compared to the other lip liners in my collection, I hardly reach for this formula. However, I do see why it's a very popular nude shade whirl. Everyone seems to have it, everyone seems to love it. I can see the point, and so I decided that if I have it in my collection, might as well demonstrate it in this video. So the next lip liner formula that I want to discuss, and the last, is my favorite. I don't know what happened, because I was so sure that Pillowtalk Medium from Charlotte Tilbury would always have a special place in my heart, and it would always occupy first position. From Anastasia Beverly Hills, this is their lip liner formula, and when I tell you this is my favorite, I mean, I cannot recommend this lip liner formula enough. In terms of the details, it's made in the Czech Republic and it weighs around 1.49 grams. It has a shelf life of over 24 months. I prefer this packaging to all the other lip liners that I've mentioned. It has a very unique angular shape, and you can see the shade at the very end. I must admit that this was a purely internet recommended purchase for me. I was definitely influenced. When I first saw a swatch, I was not very impressed, let me be very honest. I just thought it's another run-of-the-mill brown lip liner. What's so special about it? I could not have been more incorrect in my assumption. This is what it looks like on its own. If you want a 90s supermodel lip, this lip liner, this shade, Cool Brown, is the one for you. And I am waving it around a little too much because it resembles a wand from Harry Potter. Expelliarmus. But if you are looking for something that gives you that look, this is your friend. This is the first thing you should get and add to your collection. I always like to add other lip products and make really nice combinations. I'll try to post some images on screen with the actual lip combination details. But as far as the formula goes, it's very creamy, but at the same time it has a certain waxiness to it, like a certain tug, which makes the lips look very pouty and big. This shade in particular works so well with red lipsticks or glosses. Out of all the formulas that I've mentioned, if you have access to the Anastasia Beverly Hills lip liner, I think this is the one that I would recommend the most. And this is what the shade Chai looks like on me. It's such a beautiful shade. I can't get enough of Chai. Also interesting to mention that if Chai does mean tea as it does in India, I don't know who's drinking tea that's this dark, but can't complain. Love the shade. Do you see how pouty that makes my lips look? It just makes them look so much bigger than they are. I haven't even overlined my lips. This is just my actual lip line. So Chai also belongs in the brown lip liner family. It just has a little bit more pink or red to it, just a little more color. Again, very neutral, not too cool, not too warm. And I love combining it with Glossier G Suit in the shade Lane. So I've combined Chai with Glossier's Lane. It's their G Suit formula. I've received so many compliments on this combination. I also love this shade with Pillowtalk from Charlotte Tilbury. Beautiful combination. There's really no limit to what you can combine with this lip liner, both in Chai and Cool Brown. This formula elevates my look to another level altogether. I cannot recommend getting these shades enough. If you've been looking for the perfect nude lip liner, These are the ones. This will make any shade look beautiful. If it's a light beige, if it's an ashy beige, ashy mauve, anything. Ashy mauve sounds like Asimov, Isaac Asimov, whatever. Another beautiful thing about this formula is how long lasting it is. I can eat anything, any oily food, and I can still see the liner across my lips. So that was pretty much it for all the lip liners that I needed to talk about in this video. I would be very grateful if you'd consider subscribing to my channel and liking this video. It ends up being very helpful pushing my video out there and working with the YouTube algorithm. I'm genuinely looking forward to increasing this community here on YouTube and on my Instagram as well. I have a lovely Instagram page called Too Much Blush, so do make sure you check that page out and follow me on Instagram so that you can see more swatches. It's very helpful, and this is all my own personal makeup collection. I'm an enthusiast. I've never been sent any product. These are all recommendations that I've purchased myself. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you very soon in the next one.